Okay, the Detroit Lions, a lot of hype this offseason, but more and more things keep coming out that make the Lions look real scary, real dangerous. And here's the latest one that I love. It's an NFL redraft as we get closer to this year's draft. We look at 2022. If we had to do it all over again, knowing what we know, seeing these guys on the field, what would we do differently and where would we draft? So this is just the first round. What would you do differently? So pick number one, Sauce Gardner for the Jags. I mean, just an absolute stud. Goes number one. Number two, Lions, take your guy just like you did before. So basically, they're saying Aiden Hutchinson fell right where he needed to. You would take him again. And there's Garrett Wilson, Stingley Jr., Thibodeau would still take him. Some of these stayed generally the same, Olave. But then you get down here to the Cowboys somewhere. Malcolm Rodriguez. So a guy that we took 256th overall, I want to say, they would now take him 24th. So that is where things are getting real dicey, real awesome with the Lions. Brad Holmes has found a way to pick up guys 5th, 6th round that if we had to do a redraft today, the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, would take Malcolm Rodriguez, a guy that we took all the way in the 6th round. That is the type of stuff, that's the type of drafting that changes your franchise around. And Brad Holmes keeps stacking these together, which is really exciting. So you look through it again. We have pick 32, and it says, hey, Jameson Williams is another guy that you would take. So if you had to do a redraft, we would get 3 guys, 3 first round talents. And I mean, that's so huge. And that is just what you have to do in order to improve a franchise. So if you look at this year and what we've got in 2023, you've got pick 6 and 18, 48 and 55. Again, trades. Brad Holmes, great job not giving up our premium picks, but getting premium picks. So we have 4 picks in the top 55. He's just not going to mess those up. He's going to go get premium players. We see that last year and in the year before that. He takes positions twice if needed. He just takes the best player in the top few rounds. And then he's got the 3rd round pick. Love a 3rd round pick. There's a lot of different things you can do there, but then this is where we're really excited to see what Brad Holmes does. 5th and 6th round picks. Again, he got Malcolm Rodriguez, and in a redraft, they're saying he'd be the 24th overall, whatever. So if you can hit again on another 5th and 6th round picks, hit on free agency this offseason. And somebody made a great point in the comments. And yes, don't forget to comment. Craig and I may not comment back on all of them, but we definitely read them and learn from them. Somebody made the great point that in the first 2 off seasons, Brad Holmes had to be a little bit more conservative. We talk about his conservative approach built through the draft, which is the right way to go. But I think he's also been more ultra conservative just because of the state of the franchise and building that foundation, not want to take a chance, not getting weird. I think he might this year. I really do. I think he might find 1 or 2 free agents that are a little bit more higher priced because we have the money, but B, it's time to go. Like let's do this. We've built that foundation with guys like Hutchinson and Zaloni, some of these core veterans combined with the young guys. I mean, let's go, right? Let's do this. So the Lions are that is where the excitement is. It's not that we were 9-8 and beat Aaron Rodgers at the end of the year. Yeah, that was all great. It's that, man, Brad Holmes can draft. And if you can draft and you've got the foundation and they're doing it right, and Dan Campbell and the whole thing, things get a lot easier for you. And you can actually legitimately get like really good. And we saw in the Super Bowl, you have to have some studs on defense, offense. You got to be kind of good everywhere. And a lot of teams aren't. And that's the big thing that I took away from that is we're not there yet, but we're headed there. But there's a lot of teams that just aren't there. And you look in our own division, Vikings are always good, but I don't know. Packers, I don't know. Bears, I don't know. So let's go. Let's win the division, home playoff game. There's no reason that we can't. So let me know your thoughts in the comments about how, man, we're looking dangerous because you look at the way that we have been drafting. Things are looking up, and I can't wait for this year's draft. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.